Monster Jam fans, the time has come for you to help out, honor our nation and its heroes. I would like for everybody here to take out your cell phone and to turn on that flashlight. And I'm going to need you guys to wave your phone high in the sky as we pay tribute to our amazing nation and its heroes. Light up, Pensacola, light it up! Monster Jam was built right here in the USA. And we are super grateful and thankful to live in the greatest nation on earth and to celebrate its strengths, freedom, and resilience. If you've served in the United States military, whether that be the Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, or Coast Guard, please rise and thank you for your service. God bless the United States of America. Monster Jam fans here to present our nation's colors. This is Avengers Racing and the Steel Titan Sports League. Everybody, please be sure to check out these channels. They are really cool. Now, everybody, please rise for the singing of our national anthem by Avengers Racing. Pensacola, it is now time to meet the top competitors here on Arena Championship Series East.
It's a creation story only Monster
Coming out to the track first, your current 2025 Arena Championship Series East Points leader out of Clarion, Pennsylvania, representing the Apex Predator. This is Tony Ochs and ThunderROARus. Pensacola, I need you guys to get loud and say with me because this is Monster Jam. Pensacola, get loud because this is Monster Jam. Monster Jam fans, it is now time for our first competition here of the morning, the JCB Racing Competition. All 8 of our Monster Jam drivers have been seeded into the bracket based off the results from our last event. All 8 of our drivers will be competing head-to-head in a one-on-one elimination tournament, where the winner of each race will advance on to the next round, culminating in the final round race on the road to Monster Jam World Finals 26 in Salt Lake City, Utah. So, Pensacola, get loud if you're ready for the JCB racing competition. First up, out of Champaign, Illinois, this is Mark Hall in Raminator. Versus in the other lane, out of Kill, representing the black and green wrecking machine out of Kill, Devil Hills, North Carolina, this is Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Who will get the win and advance on to the next round? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. And your winner is going to be Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Next up, out of Kewanee, Wisconsin, this is Brandan Tulachka in Just Get Her Done Too. Versus in the other lane, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Who will get the win and advance on to the next round? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Brandan Tulachka, with all kinds of mistakes, will allow for Blake Granger and Monster Mutt Dalmatian to get the win. Next up, representing for Hall Brothers Racing, this is Kurt Kraehmer in Rammunition. Versus in the other lane, out of Clarion, Pennsylvania, representing the Apex Predator, this is Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Who will get the win and advance on to the next round? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. And your winner is going to be Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Next up, out of Kewanee, Wisconsin, this is Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon. Versus in the other lane, representing the Crazy Bull, this is MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. This is the final race here in round number 1. Who will get the win and go to the semifinals? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Mikayla Tulachka getting all swirly in the corners, which will allow for MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco to get the win and advance. It is now time to kick off the semifinals here in our JCB racing competition. First up, we've got Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger versus Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Who will get the win and advance on to the final round? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. Great pass from both drivers. Both drivers taking the turns very nice and tight. But your winner will be Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Who will go to the final round to face off against Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian? Will it be MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco? Or will it be Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus? Let's find out. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go. With a very lightning fast pass, your winner will be Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Monster Jam fans, we've made it to the final round here in this morning's JCB racing competition. We started off the morning with 8 of the fastest Monster Jam competitors, and we are now down to the fastest 2. So, Pensacola, get loud if you're ready to meet our final round contenders. First up out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Versus in the other lane, out of Clarion, Pennsylvania, representing the Apex Predator, this is Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Who will get the win and get the first 8 points towards this morning's overall event championship? Let's find out, and let's go racing! And your winner is going to be Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Nice job here for Tony Ochs. Tony Ochs was very fast and very consistent here in this morning's JCB racing competition. He remained in the same lane all morning long. He was just running and laying down some very fast passes, and he just ran really good all morning, and he's having a blast so far as Tony Ochs is continuing on his points lead in this series, and this win here in the JCB racing competition is definitely going to try to help him out to try to keep pushing his lead ahead of Krysten Anderson, as Tony Ochs is currently right now in the pursuit of his first ever series championship, and he's looking to try to make his bid out to his first ever career Monster Jam World Finals. He's pushing for it, he's trying for it, and if he keeps going at this pace here and keeps this momentum going in the series, I think we have a very good chance of seeing Tony Ochs at the Monster Jam World Finals in July. So big congratulations to Tony Ochs and ThunderROARus on getting these first 8 points here towards this morning's overall event championship, and for taking home the JCB racing competition win. Monster Jam fans, it is now time for our second competition here of the morning, the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. All 8 of our Monster Jam competitors are going to come out here and get 2 attempts to try to do their best maneuvers on 2 wheels. Some maneuvers you may see these drivers do out here on this track are stoppies, moonwalks, poppers, sky wheelies, slap wheelies, bicycles, or maybe even a combination of these moves. So, Pensacola, get loud if you're ready for the 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. And coming out first, out of Champaign, Illinois, this is Mark Paul in Raminator. Trying to get started to line up his 10. Looks like he's trying to get that shot perfectly balanced right there and stops. He's not going to get perfectly stopped, but he's just going to go for it anyway, and he's got the reverse popper. He's going to set it down. One more attempt left to go here for Mark Hall and Raminator. Nice here, another reverse popper. And he's going to set it down, and that's going to be the end of the run for Markall and Raminator. Your score for Markall and Raminator is going to be a 24. That is going to be good enough for first place. Your leader to kick things off here in the two-wheel skills challenge will be Markall and Raminator. Next up, out of Kewanee, Wisconsin, this is Brandan Tulachka and Just Get Her Done Too. Nicer popper. That just got a truck perfectly balanced sitting on the front end. And he's gonna shut the truck off. We've seen this is the third day in a row now. We've seen this in an arena show, as we just saw Wesley Anderson do this on Friday. John Zimmer Sr. did yesterday. Now Brandan Tulachka is doing it out here this afternoon, as that truck is just completely and perfectly balanced. It's got the truck turned back on. And he's going to get the one wheel save. Nice job out here for Brandan Tulachka. And it's got the truck really balanced on the nose again. Nice there stopping moonwalk combo. Mather's got the slap moonwalk. Wow, Brandan Tulachka. Scott Burley sing on the nose again. And he's gonna get the one wheel save. Wow. What a run right here from Brandan Tulachka. And Just Get Her Done Too. Wow, that was an amazing run. Your score for Brandan Tulachka and Just Get Her Done Too is going to be a 40. That's going to be good enough for first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Brandan Tulachka and Just Get Her Done Too. Coming out next, representing for Hall Brothers Racing, this is Kraehmer in Rammunition. Nice there, popper on the first attempt here for Kraehmer and Rammunition. One more attempt left to go. Tries going for a sky wheelie, not really going to get as high or vertical as what he wanted to get, and that's going to be the end of the run for Kraehmer in Rammunition. Your score for Kraehmer and Rammunition is going to be a 16. That is going to be good enough for third place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Brandan Tulachka and Just Get Her Done Too. Next up is going to be Brandan Tulachka's younger sister, Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon. Okay, Tulachka swimming around the track, and she's got her first hit down, and she's gonna go for the popper. She's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go. Nice, another popper here for Mikayla Tulachka. And she's gonna set it down, and that's gonna be the end of the run for Mikayla Tulachka and Megalodon. Your score for Mikayla Tulachka and Megalodon is gonna be a 24. That's gonna be enough for third place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Brandan Tulachka and Just Get Her Done Too. Next up, representing the black and green wrecking machine out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, this is Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Nicer popper here for Krysten Anderson. And she's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go here for Krysten Anderson. Next to Krysten's got the reverse popper. She's perfectly balanced on that wheelie bar. And she's gonna twist those front two BKT tires back and forth. And then she's gonna slap wheelie it across the pod, and that's gonna be the end of the run for Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Your score for Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger is going to be a 24. That is going to be good enough for fourth place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Brandan Tulachka in Just Get Her Done Too. Next up, representing the Crazy Bull, this is MJ Solorio and El Toro Loco. That's her popper to kick off the run here for MJ Solorio. Master's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go here for MJ Solorio. Nice stoppy moonwalk combo here for MJ. Nicer is gonna combo it into a wheelie, And he's going to walk it down the pod and set it down, and that's going to be the end of the run for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Your score for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco is going to be a 28. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Brandan Tulachka in Just Get Her Done Too. Next up, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. That's our tombstone off the 8-pack here for Granger. Master twisting his back to get these tires. He's walking in on a moonwalk. Next, he's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go here for Granger. Next, he's gonna get a stoppy moonwalk combo while he's twisting those back to BKT tires. Next, he's got the combo into a wheelie. And he's gonna set it down, and that is going to be the end of the run for Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Your score for Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian is gonna be a 36. That's gonna be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Brandan Tulachka and Just Get Her Done Too. Coming out last, out of Clarion, Pennsylvania, representing the Apex Predator, this is Tony Ochs and ThunderROARus. Nice little tombstone. He's all twisting those back to BKT tires. And he's gonna set it down. One more attempt left to go. Nicer. He's gonna get another stoppy moonwalk combo here off the pod. Nice, just moonwalked it up the pod. Baxter's gonna nose flick it into a wheelie and set it down, and that's gonna be the end of the run for Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Your score for Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus is gonna be a 36. That is gonna be good enough for third place, which means your two-wheel skills challenge winner is gonna be none other than Brandan Tulachka, and just get her done too. Man, nice job here for Brandan Tulachka on getting this two-wheel skills challenge win. Hey, it looks like Brandan Tulachka definitely gave it his all out here on the track. You know, he went out second, so he knew he had to do something big if he wanted to win this two-wheel skills challenge. It went big, he did. He got a nice popper on top of the pod. And he ended up shutting the truck off, and then he turned it back on. He got it on the one-wheel save, and then he got the second attempt where he went for the stopping moonwalk combo. Did the slap moonwalk, got the truck bounced on the nose again, then did a one-wheel save, and that run was really clean and really smooth. Probably one of Brandan's best runs the entire season. So very, very great and big, and you should congratulate him on this really great run and for collecting these next 8 points towards this morning's overall event championship win. Our overall event championship is, as it is definitely not easy to win these two-wheel skills challenges when you're being up against other great competitors like MJ Solorio, Tony Ochs, and Blake Granger. So, you know, definitely a really great job for Brandan Tulachka to get this win. Alrighty, Monster Jam fans, it is now halftime to go get up, stretch, and we'll be back in half an hour for our final competition of the morning. Monster Jam fans, the time has now come for you guys to help kick off our final competition of the morning. I am going to need everybody here to take out your cell phones and turn on that flashlight like how we did at the beginning of the event. However, this time around, not only are we going to be waving our phones high in the air, we're also going to be moving them up and down to the beat of the music. So, let's get it started. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep it going, Pensacola. Follow the beat. We've reached the pinnacle of this morning's Monster Jam event. It's time for the BKT Tires Freestyle Competition. Coming out first, out of Champaign, Illinois, this is Mark Hall and Raminator. And 2 minutes start right now here for Mark Hall. Mark Hall, it's gonna have quite some time off since the last time we saw him back in Des Moines, which was a month ago. So it's been quite some time since we've seen Mark Hall compete out here on the track. But it's nice to see him back, and he's ready to tear it up here for all these fans. Mark Hall's been gone for a little while, as he had some family issues going on, so he could not make it out to compete. The family comes first before the Monster Jam or before your career. So great job from Mark Hall for doing that and taking some time off, but he's ready to tear it up out here. And this is also his final show here for Arena Championship Series East. So he's hoping to go out with a bang here in the final show, as the Hall brothers will be missing from our final stop of the season, and the Garner team with Jamie Gardner and Overboard and Zach Garner and Wildside will be back. So Mark Hall's going to leave it all out on the line here for all the fans here in Pensacola. It's also the Hall brothers' final stop back in 2023 on Arena West. This was their final stop for their tour, so it's kind of crazy how it's the final stop again here this year. Mark Hall's definitely going to need to step it up, though, if he really wants to get a big score. And he's going to roll it over with 4 seconds left, trying to do a donut, and that's going to be the end of the run for Mark Hall in Raminator. Your score for Mark Hall in Raminator is going to be a 18. That is going to be good enough for first place to kick things off here in the BKT Tires Freestyle competition. Next up, representing for Hall Brothers Racing, this is Kraehmer in Rammunition. And it's 2 minutes to start right now here for Kraehmer. He's going to kick off the run with a popper. Nicer donuts here for Kraehmer. That's 30 seconds left. It's also Kraehmer's final stop here on the season for Arena Series East. There's something to go all out here. Kurt's hoping to stay out of 8th place and beat his boss Mark Hall in Raminator. Nice there donut at the end of the run here for Kraehmer and Rammunition, and that is going to be the end of the run. Your score for Kraehmer and Rammunition is going to be a 17. That is going to be good enough for 2nd place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Mark Hall in Raminator. Next up, out of Kewanee, Wisconsin, this is Brandan Tulachka in Just Get Her Done Too. Ezra's gonna kick off the run right now here at the stoppie. He's got into a moonwalk. And he's got to try perfectly balanced here on the nose. Nice there, one wheel save here for Brandan Tulachka. That's their sky there for Brandan. Brandan's supposed to lay down a good two-wheel run earlier on in the first half of the event. He's hoping for a great freestyle here so he can try to win that overall event championship. Nice little donut attempt at the end of time, and that's going to be the end of the run for Brandan Tulachka in Just Get Her Done 2. Your score for Brandan Tulachka in Just Get Her Done 2 is going to be a 34. That is going to be good enough for first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Brandan Tulachka in Just Get Her Done 2. Next up is going to be Brandan Tulachka's younger sister, Mikayla Tulachka, in Megalodon. Mikayla's swimming around the track. She found her first hit here on the run, and she's going to kick off her run right here with a popper. Neither's gonna jump the truck to a stopping. Wow, Mikayla Tulachka. Nicer hit right there. We just saw our brother do that in the last run. Alright, nice job for Mikayla for also nailing it. And that's going to be the end of the run for Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon. Your score for Mikayla Tulachka in Megalodon is going to be a 27. That is going to be good enough for second place. Your leader is still going to remain Mikayla Tulachka's older brother, Brandan Tulachka, and Just Get Her Done Too. Next up, out of Lafayette, Louisiana, this is Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And the 2 minutes start right now here for Blake Granger. Blake Granger's currently right now in the lead for the overall event championship. And he's going to get a nice save right there. So Blake Granger can win freestyle. And he could win this overall event championship. And possibly, I think, in what maybe his first second of the season here in overall wins. But he's definitely got to work hard at it right here. It's definitely not going to be easy to win this. As he's currently right now in a tie for that overall event championship lead with Tony Ochs and ThunderROARus. So Blake's definitely gonna have to burn it down here to try to take down Tony. That's their save right there off the car right there from Blake Granger. Nice there, massive sky wheel. He's gonna get one more massive launch right there at the end of the run. And that's gonna be it for Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Oh, apparently I must have not stopped the recording, but we just got your score in for Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. It is going to be a 36. That is going to be good enough for first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Coming out next, representing the Crazy Bull, this is MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. And the 2 minutes start right now here for MJ Solorio. So he'll kick off the run here with a stoppie. And he's going to combo it into a moonwalk as he moonwalks across the track. Wow, nice your combo to kick off the run. nicer wheelie. Nice little save right there from MJ. MJ starting to get used to his brand new chassis. He's debuted just last weekend in Nampa. And his chassis is very light right here, and he's laying down a pretty good run right now, getting some good air and some good momentum. Another nice wheelie across the pod right there from MJ. And that is going to be the end of the run for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco. Your score for MJ Solorio in El Toro Loco is going to be a 33. That is going to be good enough for third place. Your leader is still going to remain to be Blake Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Next up, out of Clarion, Pennsylvania, representing the Apex Predator, this is Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. And the 2 minutes start right now. Nice there, massive skyway. He's gonna combo it down into a moonwalk to kick off the run. Currently coming into freestyle, Blake Granger and Tony Ochs are tied for the overall event championship lead. So right now, Tony needs to make sure he lays down a better run than Blake and gets the lead. If he wants to win freestyle, and if he wants to win the overall, he's already getting a good start right there by getting a very, very nice there move with the jump into a moonwalk, and Tony's just killing it right now. Massive sky wheelie right there from Tony. Less than 30 seconds left, lining up for the Morgan and Morgan backflip. Crazy save right there. I think he wants to go for it again to get another. Neither's gonna get it into a moonwalk. Wow, nice job right there from Tony Ochs. Nicer sidewall save from Tony. And he's just going to donut it into the ground. And that is going to be the end of the run for Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Your score for Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus is going to be a 37. That's going to be good enough for first place. Your brand new leader is going to be Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Next, coming out last, representing the black and green wrecking machine out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. This is Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Nice and massive sky wheelie to kick off the run. Krysten Anderson wants to get the points lead back from Tony Ochs, so she's definitely ready to burn it down here in the freestyle, try to get that lead back. Nice save right there from Krysten. Wow, what a donut right there at the end of time, and that is going to be the end of the run for Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger. Your score for Krysten Anderson in Gravedigger is going to be a 35. That's going to be good enough for third place, which means your BKT Tires Freestyle winner is going to be none other than Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Man, nice job here for Tony Ochs on getting this freestyle win. Tony Ochs knew that when he came to freestyle, you had to lay it down and burn it down if you wanted to have a shot to take down Granger in Monster Mutt Dalmatian to maybe try to possibly get shot at this overall event championship win. And, he laid it down. He had a great run. He had some saves in there. He had some big air, great momentum, some technical maneuvers. He wasn't going to nail the back foot more cleanly and just done it on his first attempt instead of do 3 attempts. And saying, this run, may not have been Tony's best in the season. And, we're super happy to get this win. But he also have to give a big shout out to the other drivers as well, like Krysten Anderson, Granger, MJ Solorio, and Brandan Tulachka, who also brought their all here in freestyle here in Pensacola. But at the end of that morning, it's going to be, at the end of the day, it's going to be Tony Ochs taking home the win. A great job here for Tony Ochs and ThunderROARus on getting this BKT Tires freestyle win and for collecting the last 8 points towards this morning's overall event championship. Monster Jam fans, your overall event championship winner has been determined. After getting a total of 8 points in the JCB Racing competition, a total of 6 points in the 2-wheel skills challenge, and a total of 8 points in the BKT Tires freestyle competition, for a total of 22 points. Your overall event championship winner is going to be none other than Tony Ochs in ThunderROARus. Man, nice job here for Tony Ochs on getting this overall event championship win, as he's been super dominant as of lately here on this tour. And he's really got some good momentum going right now as he's trying to get this tour and he's trying to clinch this series on Arena Series East. As he's going for that points win. He's going for that tour win for his first ever time. And he's on track to do it. If he can just keep this momentum up for one more weekend, I'm pretty sure Tony Ochs will have this one in the bag. And, he just wants to hear everybody here in Pensacola roar. Here is a look here at the results from this morning's event here in Pensacola. Here's the results from the JCB Racing competition overall event championship. and the two-wheel skills challenge. And here are the results from the VKT Tires freestyle competition. Currently right now in the series points, remaining in first place will be Tony Ochs and ThunderROARus with 290 points. Second place will be Krysten and Granger with 271 points. Third place will be Solorio and Toro Loco with 267 points. Fourth place will be Granger and Dalmatian with 245 points. Looks like, I believe in the fifth place spot will be Brandan, Tulachka, and Just Get Her Done Too with 234 points. Sixth place is Mikayla, Tulachka, and Megalodon with 183 points. Seventh place is Raminator with 152 points. Eighth place is Kraehmer and Rammunition with 152 points. Ninth place is Jamie Gardner and Overboard with 13 points. And in 10th place is Zach Garner in Wildside with 12 points. So right now, everybody, there's only a total of 4 more stops left on this tour. As this tour's next stop will be on Friday, June 20th in Colorado Springs, Colorado for a pool table event. As if you guys can remember, like how we did with some shows last year, we're going to be bringing some of these arena shows onto the pool table here for the final stops on Arena Series East, as Colorado Springs will host as the final 4 stops of the series. And that'll be the final 4 stops on this tour. And everybody, with only 4 more stops left. That means we do have to make 2 mathematical elimination of 2 drivers who will mathematically not be able to win the series and are eliminated from points winning contention. And those drivers are Mark Hall and Raminator and Kraehmer in Rammunition. It's very sad to see them not be able to win the series once again this year. As these drivers, they won't have a chance to win because they're not even going to be competing in our next stop and our final stops of the tour in Colorado Springs. As there's going to be some stuff happening that weekend. They just sadly cannot make it out. There's some family stuff happening on that weekend for the Hall brothers, so they will not be able to make it out. And Jamie Garner and Overboard and Zach Garner and Wildside will return for those 4 events. So that's what's going to be happening. And so Mark Hall and Kraehmer are mathematically eliminated from winning the series. And but that still leaves all the other competitors still left and in it to win it. We can always see what happens in Colorado Springs for our final 4 stops on this tour. And it's going to be interesting. We can always see how this points battle ends. As it is really close right now. Tony Ochs has a first place lead with 290 points. But he's only got a 19-point lead over Krysten and Gravedigger. And a 19-point lead over Solorio in 29-point lead over Solorio in Toro Loco. So it's going to be very close in the points to see how this points battle will end, and we can always see what will happen and who will win. As it's going to be very, very exciting on that weekend. But until then, these drivers are going to have, let's see here. These drivers in this tour is going to get 4 weekends or 4 weeks off until our final stops on this tour. So they're going to get, so these drivers are going to have some time, and these crews are going to have some time off. They're going to have some time to get all these trucks fixed up and repaired to get ready for these final 4 stops. That way they can all burn it down and we can see who will win this series. But until then, everybody, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you guys can be notified when the next stop on Arena Championship Series East comes out. Alrighty, everybody. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a God-blessed day, and we'll see you all soon in Colorado Springs for our final stops on the tour. It's going to be a fun weekend. 4 shows, those 2 pit parties. It's going to be awesome. We cannot wait to see you there. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a God-blessed day. See you all later. Thank you, Pensacola. You Mosh Gym fans, have a safe drive home.